everybody. I am Julie Werzer. Welcome to Patchabilities. We are a pattern company that specializes in small quilted applique projects that are well written and easy enough for beginners and anyone to finish in one day. This video is to introduce you to a brand new monthly mini series that we are just about to launch. Or if you're watching this video late, it's already launched. Regardless, it's delicious and I can't wait to tell you about it. So what you're seeing here behind me, these are the new monthly minis that I'm going to tell you about. But before I dive into that, I'm going to explain a couple of things. Number one, I'm about to talk to you about our traditional applique monthly mini series. And if you are very interested in learning about our machine embroidery monthly mini series number 13, then you're going to want to hit pause and hop on over and check out our other video that's all about the machine embroidery version of these. So now, the other explanation I wanted to give was I keep mentioning the word monthly minis. So monthly minis are my personal version of a block of the month series. Now, as you know, block of the month was probably, I believe it came about in our industry because somebody was clever enough to take an entire large quilt and break it up into each block, making it more bite-sized pieces. Thus the term block of the month. Well, for all of us applique and quilt wall hanging designers out there, you all know the term block of the month, so we just continue to use it so that it's familiar to you. So I came out with, I call my block of the month series monthly minis because at one point I thought, like you do, well, it's not a block of the month. We're not making a quilt. It's a monthly dose of just fun, a monthly mini project, hence the term monthly minis. So that's what monthly minis are. They're Patchability's version of a block of the month or a project of the month, if you will. Okay, so now with that terminology out of the way, let's dive in and get to the good stuff. So I'm holding here in my hand the January pattern, the January monthly mini number 13 series. This is the first one, January. So these are called series number 13 because I have done 12 previous series. You can search the web or call us for more information on those other ones, but we're talking about these. So these monthly minis are, they're small and delicious, and they're consisting of 2 parts in each pattern. So we wanted to come up with something more calendar-ish this year, shake it up a little bit, and we think this does just that. So at the top here, you can see these are both separate. They're on this clever stand, which I'll talk about in a moment. And we have the top portion here, which is the month, the corresponding month, and then the bottom portion is the actual design. So, like I said, we're looking at January. You're going to notice we've got some buttons on there, that cute carrot nose and the candy cane and the eyes. All of those buttons are available with the pattern. So this is the January pattern. This is what it's going to look like when you order the pattern. The January design is going to come in its own pattern. And then all of the patterns following that, February will be its own pattern, March its own pattern, so on and so forth. And so for each pattern that features a button, we will have the buttons available for those. So the size of these, it's a little bit hard to tell, me holding it here, isn't it? So let's talk about the size. So this is about 6 inches tall by 10 inches wide. And the top portion, the month portion, is 3 inches tall by 10 inches wide. This stand that I'm showing them on, this is a must. You cannot skimp on the stand here, folks, because the stand was designed by yours truly for this beautiful series. So One of the things I wanted to do with this stand was make it so that it can go anywhere. Nobody needs to worry about putting nails in a wall to hang it because it's a stand. It's going to stand on top of a table. You might not be able to see it there. It's very sturdy. We'll look at this one on the November. It's very sturdy. It has a front bottom plate and a back bottom plate so that it stands nice and sturdy without tipping. So I have this on a very narrow shelf here. So these are wonderful to place on a windowsill, on your desk, on a table, on a shelf, wherever you have a narrow spot that you want wonderful designs. So the stands, one other part I want to point out here is the clips. So you do not need to worry about putting a hanging sleeve on anything. And you're also going to be able to very easily change these out from month to month. Isn't that clever? And each piece is obviously separate. So this is January. The stand is 100% metal and made right here in the good old USA. And they are available direct from us. Or if you are a retail customer, you can find the stand and all of the components to the series at your favorite local quilt shop. So now that we've gone through what the patterns are going to look like, it's a 12-month series. You're going to have one for each month of the year because we have 12 months in the year, at least this year anyway. On the wall here, I do have a couple of our other months to show you, and since I know that we're a little far away from the camera here, I'm going to put it up a little bit closer so we can see. We're looking at November. You can see there's a button on the hat that will come with your pattern. The tops, I made the backgrounds of these very simple, no piecing, so that you just get the fun of the applique and then put on the binding. Let's also then show you, here's February. I'm going to go in order here. Here's March. We're probably going to lose some off of my wall, but we'll just get through the show here. Here is our April, the Easter one. And I showed you November already. Here is October's with the cutest black cat hanging over a pumpkin. And then the final one I have to show you, to tease you with today, is the December one. So as you can see, these patterns are very much beginner friendly, you guys. They're small projects that you're going to be able to put on your machine and blanket stitch around in just a couple of hours and have them done in a day. For shops, the backgrounds are the same for the top portion and the bottom portion also, because that'll make it so much easier to kit. Am I missing any information? I don't think so. Each pattern is separate, like I said. For shops, you guys are able to get on an auto ship for this so that you don't have to remember to order these patterns each month. You can just simply just watch for the UPS guy or the mail to bring them to your door. The stands, you can order for these at any time. I recommend that you pick up the stand with the very first month that you're starting with so that you and your customers have that stand immediately. And if you're a shop, you are welcome to begin this series at any time. January, February, March, December, whatever suits you and your team and your tribe best. And let's see. With that, did I miss? One other thing. Do you notice how nice and simple the designs are? Wouldn't these look beautiful done up in wool? Yes, they would. I apologize, I meant to have a model here today for this video, but you're just going to have to watch another video when we post it showing you the wool designs. The designs themselves are kept very nice and simple shapes so that your beginners can do it on their machines, learning how to machine blanket stitch, but also it'll translate so nicely into wool the cutting out the shapes and the hand stitching. Whew, okay, I'm out of breath. So with all of that, welcome to the monthly mini number 13 series from Patchabilities. I hope this gets your creative juices flowing. And before we sign out, I am going to tell you that very cute snowman that is Will E. Melt and the sled hanging are available very soon, if not right now. So watch your emails, watch our website, and please, please, please share this with anyone. Thank you for watching. Bye.